You saw the game last night. Josh Allen obviously threw 3 picks, the fumble snap. Are the Bills screwed?
Well, I don't know if the Bills are screwed, but I want to talk about Josh Allen. Because I have been called so many names. Forget by random people on Twitter, by colleagues. I'm trolling. I'm just trying to hot take for ratings. And by the way, it's Albert Breer tweeted 20 minutes ago, quote, lots of people firing off takes on Josh Allen last night as if it's still 2019. He didn't play well, but the idea he's suddenly going to cease who he's been the last 3 years is downright moronic. Here's the problem, Albie, with everyone. That it is not that and now there's a whole group of people with me, are pretending it's 2019. It's that the entirety of the media has pretended it's still 2020. 2020, Josh Allen was undeniably awesome. His team was awesome. They made the AFC title game. In 2021, he was so not awesome that in a year where even Mac Jones made the Pro Bowl as an alternate, he didn't. Now, he was unbelievable in 2 playoff games, one of which his team lost, and because of that, everyone memory hold the entire year where he had a 92 passer rating, which was good, I think, for 17th in football. Since that playoff game against the Chiefs, Josh Allen has played 19 games. He has 39 picks and fumbles in those 19 games. 39. I tweeted about it last night. After I tweeted about it, he fumbled twice on the same play. I said before the year, Trevor Lawrence was unquestionably one of the 4 best quarterbacks in football. Right now, it's hot takes. Right now, this moment, $100 cash. If you can say with a straight face, 4 quarterbacks better than him. You can't. Certain things, and everyone's like, oh, how are you going to say Trevor over Josh? Right now, this moment, who you want? Right now, this moment, who you want? For this year, this week, this decade. You know the worst play Josh Allen made last night? It was not the first pick in the end zone. It was not the second pick in the end zone. It was not the third pick on the sideline. It wasn't the fumble in the fourth quarter. The worst play Josh Allen made was on 3rd down at the end of the first half when he was 8 yards from the first down marker with 30 seconds left, and he tried to hurdle 2 defenders and got power bombed like Vader in the WWE in the mid-90s. Like, what are you doing? What's the plan there? I'm going to hurdle 2 defenders for who? For what? So I can be 7 yards short of a first down and then kick a field goal? Everyone is just now catching up that Josh Allen's ceiling is as high as any quarterback in the league not named Patrick Mahomes. But the floor is bad. And this morning, what has been conventional wisdom from me for 2 years is now everyone's going to be like, hey, when are we going to start talking about Josh Allen's turnovers? Catch up. It's been there. And anyone today who after, if you're listening to this on the way to work, whatever it is, maybe you're like DeMonze or myself actually, and you enjoy after a hard day, maybe getting a game of Madden in, grab the box and look who the cover athlete is. And ask yourself why. Why Is Josh Allen on the cover of Madden? Jalen Hurts isn't. Joe Burrow isn't. The Prince isn't. Mahomes isn't, but he's been it twice, so that's fine. Why? Because the media anointed him. Because he, and I said it then, and I will say it again, Josh Allen, the best win of his career was a loss. The 13-second game against the Chiefs, he got more credit for losing that game than Patrick Mahomes got for winning that game. Despite the fact that as great as Allen was in that game, who had more passing yards? Oh, Mahomes by 50. Oh, but Josh Allen's a great runner. Yeah, he is. Who had more rushing yards? Mahomes. Who had more rushing touchdowns? Mahomes. Who was up against the tougher defense? Mahomes.
Is this the origin story of this whole Josh Allen anti thing?
No, like so here's the thing. No, it's the origin story is, as is often the case, I'm right and the rest of the media is late. That's the origin story. The origins, listen, I have 3 types of takes. Undeniably correct in the moment, undeniably correct eventually, and cartoonishly wrong. That's it. Those are the 3. Those are the only takes that you get from me. Typically, you get the first 2. Occasionally, you get, how do I get this in the front of the camera? Occasionally, you get a never in doubt Chiefs 20-0 tattoo. Yeah. Steph will never, Steph will never make the finals again. Like, there's no gray area. And so sometimes it's Trevor Lawrence. What? And I'm just curious. When the Jags were 2-7, and I was still calling Trevor Lawrence the prince that was promised, saying he's top 5 quarterback, that take now falls into what category? Undeniably right. Eventually. Undeniably right. Eventually. Caleb Williams, right now, being the 3rd most valuable quarterback in the world. Guess what it's going to fall into? Undeniably correct. Eventually. Josh Allen being wildly overrated when the discussion 1 year ago today, Google it. You know what? Go to Google News, or just go to regular Google and click on the Tools tab, like where you can pick the time, pick September of 2022 and type this in. Josh Allen better than Mahomes. And see how many articles 1 year ago today, after that Rams Monday night or Thursday night football victory, were saying he's QB1. He's the best quarterback in the world. So
I've got a question. Is this going to be the last time you pick the Bills on the show?
Well, I mean, they screwed me. I mean, I picked them to win. I had them in the picks. And, I mean, Aaron Rodgers goes out 4 snaps in, and they can't even win that game. I mean, give me a break, Buffalo. I mean, what a travesty. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.